While there's never any shortage of shows to binge on Netflix, the streaming service also boasts a massive, ever-changing selection of movies. But it's all too easy to take a chance on a new film, only to realize how bad it is halfway through.
Hey, you guys. What if the movie sucks?
With that in mind, we rounded up a handful of hidden gems on Netflix to make sure your movie night is suck-free. Movies like The Voices. Released in 2014, The Voices tells the tale of a guy named Jerry, played by Ryan Reynolds, who lives a simple but lonely life as a factory worker. His only real friends are his cat, his dog, and his psychopathic urges. It's a seriously dark, twisted comedy anchored by Reynolds' performance as a troubled but cheerful guy who's so out of touch with reality that he even can't believe some of the stuff he's doing. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds isn't known for his horror movies. If you've seen the 2005 Amityville Horror remake and find it hard to believe that Reynolds could play both funny and a legitimate creep, you should give The Voices a watch.
You have the greatest hair, Tom. In the back. It's awesome.
Snow on the Bluff. Even though it's labeled as a documentary, Snow on the Bluff is actually a found-footage reality film that follows Curtis Snow, a real-life armed robber. After Snow steals a camera from some naive college students, he hands it to a buddy and tells him to start filming. Even though it's not truly a documentary, Snow on the Bluff gives the audience a chilling look at the gritty reality of life on the street from Snow's perspective. While the footage is mostly dramatized, Curtis Snow himself is very real, and the situations he faces are a daily reality for many. The Invitation. It's hard to talk about The Invitation without spoiling the best parts, so we'll leave it at this. If there was ever a dinner party that went downhill, it's this one. Director Karin Kusama loads the movie with tension right from the start and builds the drama in a way that leaves you guessing, right along with the characters. With great low-key performances from Akil Houseman and Logan Marshall Green, The Invitation is a swan dive into paranoia. It's also a welcome change of pace for Kusama, whose previous films, Jennifer's Body and Aeon Flux, weren't exactly gems themselves, hidden or otherwise. Spectral. Sci-fi thrillers with style are hard to come by. If that's your kind of thing, chances are you've seen all the good ones, and way too many bad ones, which makes Spectral even more of a treat. Following a team of U.S. Special Forces who stumble across a mysterious new enemy while on assignment in Moldova, Spectral jacks the action into the stratosphere with lightning-quick combat scenes and several nail-biting moments of true terror. Spectral isn't perfect, but it delivers what it promises. A bunch of dudes fighting for their lives against an otherworldly threat. Stick it on, crank up the volume, and enjoy the ride. The Midnight Meat Train. Based on a short story by horror legend Clive Barker, The Midnight Meat Train is straightforward and extremely violent. It follows a struggling photographer played by Bradley Cooper who uncovers some weird goings-on in a New York subway station late at night. Convinced there's a killer on the loose even though nobody else believes him, he decides to dig deeper on his own and finds himself drawn into an underground world darker than he could have imagined. Unfortunately, some changes at Lionsgate during the movie's release all but guaranteed that nobody would see the film. According to Barker, the studio opted to give The Midnight Meat Train a very limited release in second-rate theaters in favor of promoting their other titles, like The Strangers, released the same year. The result? The $15 million picture brought back only $83,000 and then quietly drifted away into obscurity. Cue it up on Netflix and give it the attention it deserves, because this is honestly one of the best thrillers on the service right now. Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.